Hi guys, how you guys doing? I feel like hearing the birds chirping today. Want to hear the birds chirping? So, I'm going to say this. If you are dreaming, if you are dreaming of your kingdom wife or your kingdom husband, okay, it's kind of noisy now. If you're dreaming about your kingdom wife or your kingdom husband a lot, and you're noticing that in these dreams you're seeing the exes of them, like their exes, like the ex-girlfriends, the ex-boyfriends, etc., or people that they may have dealt with in the past, and you're noticing it's like constant harassing, constant stalking, like they're stalking you, they're in your dreams, and they're throwing things in your face, and they're trying to bring up the past, and they're trying to remind you of the things that the kingdom wife or husband may have done, or they're trying to like flaunt in your face that they were with the person in the past. If you're experiencing this type of mockery in the spirit, congratulations, you're about to get married. That's all I'm gonna say. Because listen, the only time these people do this, where they have to come in the spirit and they have to try to mock you and remind you of, he did this with me, he did this with me, he did this for me, he did that for me, or she did this for me, she did, and this childish stuff. The only time they do this type of stuff is when you guys are close to reconnecting, or there's something that's about to shift in your relationship. Okay, and it's beautiful. All right. And the Lord has been showing me that this is definitely happening to some of God's sons and daughters. And the reason being is because they're trying to discourage you. They want you to be upset at your person again. They want you to be unforgiving. That's what it is. And here, let me tell you something. Listen, nobody's perfect. We're not condoning bad behavior. We're not condoning cheating. We're not condoning mistreatment, all that type of stuff, right? However, the Lord highlighted to me that in many of your cases, there was heavy witchcraft, heavy black magic, heavy love spells, separation spells, heavy things that were involved in why there was so much misunderstanding, there was so much turmoil in your relationship. And when there's no knowledge and wisdom about these things, people tend to act based on these things, as in like they react, as in like the behavior is not going to be the best. You see what I'm saying? Because of what is going on. Again, going back to the Beauty and the Beast analogy, like the Beast was under a curse and he was very rude to everybody. He mistreated even Belle, but she still loved him regardless, right? So, geez. It's something you guys may want to go back to the kingdom marriage portion of my book. So you guys, do you guys want me to post the Audible version today? I think I already did. But that's what's happening right now. So many of you guys, you have already forgiven your person. You have already, because you realize that the kind of person they were when they did all this, they weren't even walking with Christ. They weren't even, aware and alert enough to receive the revelations that you received way before them. You started walking with Christ wholeheartedly before they did. And the revelations that you knew, they didn't know yet. You see what I'm saying? They didn't know that they were messing around with warlocks. They didn't know they were messing around with witches. Had they known, they probably would have been as smart as they are now, right? So the Lord highlighted to me that early this morning, actually, like he literally showed me that many of these kingdom husbands and wives that fell into the trap of temptation and fell into the trap of dealing with people who are not for them, they have already been alerted. They have the revelation. They know now. So they have already been kind of just like working on themselves and really just getting right with God, etc. So they're not on that path no more. So those of you guys who are close to getting married, they're not on that path no more. They're not even in dealings with these people anymore. But these people are trying to throw things in your face, because what they're trying to do is they're trying to get you to be upset all over again. They're trying to get you to be unforgiving. And then when you start feeling this way, you're going to push your person away. Then it kind of delays the process of y'all coming together and y'all really just, reconciling or, getting married. Like they're trying to push the process further back. They're trying to upset you. They're trying to get you to be in your feelings all over again and be like, you know what? If he picked her over me, stay with her. Or if she picked him over me, stay. They're trying to get you in your feelings. That's what it is. That's why they only come in the spirit, in the dreams, to mock you, to throw things in your face when you're close to reconciling and when things are going good between you guys in the spirit and physically, when you both have come to an understanding and the Lord is in the center of your relationship advocating on both of your behalf, and God is updating you on them, and God is updating you on their progress and letting you know, no, they're faithful, no, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, no, they've been fasting, they've been praying. When God is updating both of y'all on, you know, the status and the progression, that's when they try to come in and create all this havoc, all this confusion, all this chaos to get you in your feelings again, to make you upset, to push them away. And then they'll be sending in monitoring spirits, familiar spirits, to pretend that they are your kingdom wife or kingdom husband. The spirit try to trick you into being triggered, to masquerade as them, to do foul things. And if you don't know how to discern in the spirit, you'll fall for these traps and you'll wake up feeling upset and sick. Yeah, I know all this because I've been through this for years. And not only have I been through this for years, I have experienced every single tactic. I have experienced every single spell, every single witchcraft, every single black magic. I have experienced all this, as in, like, it has been done to me. It has been done to my kingdom husband. It has been done to the people I love. So I know everything pertaining to this because of experience and the wisdom and the revelations that the Lord has revealed to me. And these are what they do. They do love spells, separation spells. And the other day I put out a video and I'm like, don't be surprised if you're having these dreams and God is showing you you're close or you're getting married or whatever, and then all of a sudden these people are coming in. That was a word for someone who was about to reconcile with their person, but I had to say that because I know the tactics. It's always a specific time, or it's always a specific place, or it's always when you're at a level of understanding is when they start doing these spells again. Right? Let me tell you something. You have to understand that if there was nothing special and beautiful about you and your person, they wouldn't be going to these extra miles to try to upset him or upset you or try to break y'all up. If there was nothing beautiful, then why are they doing all this? People don't just waste their time to do love spells and separation spells. Why are they so pressed? They have to monitor you and stalk you in the spirit if what you guys have is nothing. Ask yourself that question. And that's how you know. Because if there was nothing there, if it was a relationship that wasn't gonna last, if it was a relationship that was not from God and y'all would have broke up anyways and it wouldn't matter, etc., they wouldn't have to go through these extra miles, because wouldn't they have saw that it wasn't going to last? Wouldn't they have saw that you guys were going to break up? Wouldn't they have saw this? No, the reason why they're going the extra mile is because they know that y'all are forever. It's because they know how much this person truly loves you and how much you truly love them, with no love spells involved, right? You didn't have to do love spells to get them like they did. You didn't have to do separation spells to separate them from people. You didn't have to do black magic to get what you want. The Lord blessed you with a good woman. The Lord blessed you with a good man because of your heart, because of your obedience, because of who you are. You have all the qualities of a Proverbs 31 woman. You have all the qualities of a Proverbs man. Do you get it? So understand that when this is happening, don't see it as a negative thing. Yes, seeing certain things in the spirit may hurt. I know. I've seen certain things in the spirit. I have felt when intimacy was going on, and I would wake up sick and with a headache. And although he didn't know this, guess what? The women did. They knew, because they were witches. And guess what? They mocked me. Almost every day they mocked me. They tormented me. They tortured me. Right? And that was years ago. But I finally came to the revelation, and when God showed me what was going on and started to eventually open his eyes and show him, that's when he was able to detach himself. Do you get what I'm saying? So yes, they will try to throw things in your face, and they will try to throw the past in your face because they have no future. That's why they have to throw the past in your face, because they don't have no future. Anyone that has to throw their past with someone in your face to try to upset you, try to hurt you, it means they know they have no future with that person. So don't let it trigger you. You know what you have to do? You have to rejoice. Rejoice and be glad. Because all the enemy does is he confirms to you that what God has been showing you and that what God has for you is great. It's greater than what you could even imagine. That's all the enemy is proving to you when he has his devices doing these things. Right? So you have to see it that way. But if you're experiencing this, you're very close to marriage. If you're experiencing this, it's for a reason. They're trying to deter you from your wife or from your husband. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get y'all to be upset at each other, fight in the spirit. Because remember something, y'all are married already in the spirit. What God joins together, let no man separate. Whenever God has a kingdom partner for you and he has someone according to his will, he will marry you guys first in the spirit. Right? So you guys have that understanding and y'all can cover each other in the spirit. So you just have to understand that, you know, if this is happening to you, it's because there's something beautiful. The enemy doesn't attack something because it's just there. No, if he attacks something, you best believe that there's something beautiful that's coming from that. That's why he's attacking it. Right? So I have to give this word to someone because someone's experiencing it. I know a group of y'all are experiencing this, men and women. But rejoice. Rejoice and be glad. Okay? Because that just confirms everything that God has been telling you that's to come for you. Okay, that's why they're monitoring and stalking and harassing. Let me ask you guys a question. Do you stalk their exes? No. Do you go in a spirit and look for them and stalk them? No. Why? Because you don't have to. Because you have your own blessings. You have your own life. You have your own calling. You have your own purpose, right? But they're stalking you because they want your blessing. They want your life. They want your calling. They want your purpose. Do you get it? That's why you have to rejoice. So don't let it trigger you. Don't let it trigger you. Don't let it bother you. Just keep moving forward. But there's blessings ahead for many of God's people. Okay? I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.